Welcome to your YouTube channel Life Without Nature. Today, we are talking about 5 times when animals reunited with owners after years and said, "I love you," in a special way. Love knows no boundaries, and the bond between humans and animals is one of the most touching examples of unconditional love. In today's video, we'll explore 5 incredible stories where animals reunited with their owners after years apart and expressed their love in the most heartwarming ways. From hugs and tears to unique displays of affection, these reunions will melt your heart and remind you of the power of love. Let's dive in. Story 1. A Lion's Hug Across Time. 2 young men, John Rendell and Anthony Burke, raised a lion cub named Christian in London. They released him into the wilds of Kenya when he outgrew their care. Years later, they visited Christian in the wilderness, unsure if he would recognize them. To their surprise, Christian ran to them, leaped up, and embraced them in a tight hug, even bringing his pride to meet them. It was a moment of love and trust that became iconic worldwide. Story 2. Elephant's Joyful Homecoming. Lawrence Anthony, known as the Elephant Whisperer, rescued a herd of wild elephants and rehabilitated them on his reserve. After years apart, Lawrence returned to the reserve, and Nana, the matriarch, led the herd miles across the reserve to greet him. Their trumpeting and gentle nuzzles spoke volumes of their affection. It was their way of saying, "We never forgot you." Story 3. Dog's Tail Wagging Reunion. A German shepherd named Capitan got separated from his owner during a cross-country move. For 5 years, Capitan wandered through towns, always searching for his beloved human. When the owner finally found him at a distant shelter, Capitan sprinted toward him, wagging his tail furiously and jumping up to lick his face. The bond remained unbroken, and Capitan's exuberance showed just how much he had missed his owner. Story 4. A Parrot's I Love You. A parrot named Kiwi, known for its clever mimicry, was accidentally left behind during a family's move. Years later, Kiwi was found at an adoption center. When its owner visited, Kiwi's eyes lit up, and it began repeating the phrase it learned years ago, "I love you." The parrot danced and chirped happily, expressing its affection in its unique way. Story 5. Orangutan's Tearful Embrace. An orangutan named Rhea was hand-raised in a sanctuary before being released into the wild. Years later, the caretaker returned for a visit. Rhea recognized them instantly, running to the fence, reaching out, and pulling the caretaker into a tight embrace. In a tearful moment, Rhea wiped away her caretaker's tears, showing an emotional depth that stunned everyone present.